Hello guys, well what is up, my name is Dan the Delight and today I'm bringing you a Mason Mount FIFA 23 player review. This is the Team of the Week version, so I have done one on his base card, so we'll be able to sort of compare as well to how his Team of the Week version compares to his base card. So if you've seen any of my player reviews before, you'll know that we'll get into the base stats, then the in-game stats, then some gameplay, and then we'll go back to the in-game stats where we compare them to how he felt in-game. So Mason Mount up to an 86 CAM, Chelsea in England, 77 pace, 84 shooting, 87 passing, 84 dribbling, 57 defending, 70 physical. So some really nice stats on there, to be honest, particularly shooting, passing and dribbling, particularly the passing stat, but pretty good shooting as well and good dribbling. It's kind of like how you would sort of hope. I think that I increased quite a few stats in his base card, so this is probably around what I thought his base card felt like anyway, so hopefully this is going to feel really good. 5'11", high on the work rates, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. That's good for me. I'm happy with that, especially for a cam. You don't need sort of higher fight for a weak foot, I don't feel like. Obviously 5-star would be fantastic, but 4-star is definitely workable. And same with the skill moves really. I'm not a skiller myself, but I don't know, I just don't think that you really need anything higher than 3 stars. 42,000 coins is what I paid for him, so that is the price that I'll be reviewing him based off of. So that'll be easily worth it. I think he's probably gone down quite a bit since this, because I literally bought him when he came out, like within half an hour of the packs going live. So yeah, I'm sure he's probably gone down. So if I do think that he's worth it, then he'll be even more worth it now when he's cheaper. But 77 pace, made up of 79 acceleration, 75 sprint speed. So not bad really. He's going to be a bit quicker to get off, and then he'll slow down slightly, but hopefully he'll be already away. I don't think you need high pace anyway for a cam, to be honest with you. So yeah, not too bothered about that. Shooting at 84, 85 attack positioning, 84 finishing, 84 shot power, 86 long shots, 78 volleys, 72 penalties. So the bottom two stats are the lower ones. That's what's bringing it down slightly. But to be honest, the other stats are the ones that matter, particularly the top two, in my opinion, attack positioning and finishing, and they're pretty high. Long shots are high as well, so maybe you might be able to get some shots outside the box with this guy. But yeah, along with the good shot power too. So to be honest, yeah, it's looking like a pretty good card for actually getting some shots away. Hopefully scoring plenty of goals with Mason Mount. And then the passing, which is obviously the key stat there, the highest stat of the lot. 87 on the passing, made up of 85 vision, 85 crossing, 86 free kick accuracy, 89 short pass, which is fantastic, 86 long pass, and 84 on the curve. Some really nice stats in there, particularly that short pass, which for me is the main most important stat anyway. And then the long pass is pretty good, the vision's good, everything's good. I mean, it's all green, it's all above 80, near enough all above 85, so really good on the passing there. And the 84 dribbling, made up of 79 agility, 78 balance, which is good. That means he won't feel sluggish. 86 reactions, 87 ball control, 84 dribbling, and 86 composure. Really nice stats there. I'm thinking that he's going to be able to dribble quite well. I mean, he's quite a short player compared to some of the others that I've been dribbling with, and that's probably a good thing when it comes to dribbling. Just had a quick cheeky glance over there at the strength, because I normally do feel like strength and dribbling go hand in hand, and unfortunately that is a little bit on the low side. We'll get into that in just a moment. Defending 57, nothing there that's going to really shout out to me, so I'm not even really going to go into it. The only thing that you might want to keep an eye out is the head accuracy is low, so if you are someone that likes to get headers in with your cam, then this is not the guy for that. And then the physical at 70, made up at 56 jumping, 90 stamina, 61 strength, as I alluded to, pretty low to be honest, unfortunately. Would like that to have been higher. 71 aggression's good though. But yeah, the strength with the dribbling would have been better if it was a bit higher, but what can you do there? There's not too much you can change about that. So let's get into some gameplay now and see how he plays. Alright, so Mason Mount with the in-games here. So he felt, let's go stat by stat, but yeah, his pace, it felt okay. It didn't feel fantastic, which is what the card suggested, to be honest. I wasn't expecting too much, and we didn't get too much, to be honest. I feel like his base card didn't have that great a pace either. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting him to have too much of a burst of energy. So nothing really to complain about, because I wasn't expecting much anyway. His shooting was pretty good. I mean, he didn't get forward as much as I would have liked him to, unfortunately. I feel like his base card did get forward a bit more, especially as a cam, and I have him to stay forward as well. I felt like he would have been forward a bit more to be in the opportunity to score some more goals. He got a couple, but just not enough for me, unfortunately, to really see how his shooting was. But I mean, when he was in the position, it was good. He just wasn't really in the position all that often, to be honest. You had to sort of force him and work it into him being in position. But his key stat was, for me, was the passing, because you're seeing in these clips here, he got a lot of good passes and a lot of assists in, and for me that is the most important thing for a cam. And it was fantastic. He was setting up the strikers all the time. Really good passing, particularly the through ball and the short pass, which is kind of what you expected from the stats anyway. But yeah, I was really happy with the through ball. He's a tapping merchant, you're seeing here as well. He didn't really score anything other than tappings. Well, he got the assist on that one, sorry. But yeah, really good when it comes to the passing. And the dribbling as well, it did feel like he had decent dribbling. Maybe it could have been a little better than what the cards suggested. I mean, like the card suggested that his dribbling was higher than what it felt like for me. We'll get into that in just a moment for the in-games. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it felt good, but not like it was one of his top stats, and for me, it didn't feel quite like that. And then the physical and the defending, you know, it doesn't really matter anyway. So let's get into the actual in-games here and compare them to how he's felt in the gameplay. So 77 pace, I'll have to say it did feel like 77, which is a bit of a shame because 77 is pretty low. I was hoping to get an increase on that, but no, I can't really increase it. 77 felt about right for me, unfortunately. So as I said, about 80, 81 would have been nice, but it just couldn't do it. 84 shooting, it's a weird one as well because he did have good finishing, but he wasn't in the position to finish. I'm going to bring it down slightly to like an 82, 83, just because he wasn't always in the position to get shots on. And if you're not in the position to score goals, then you're not going to score goals. And then the finishing is sort of irrelevant. So we'll bring it down slightly. But the passing at 87, I can definitely increase that. 87 needs to go up to about a 90. One of the better passes, one of the best passes that I've used on FIFA so far. So yeah, we'll increase that, particularly the through balls to the strikers and the short passes around the middle. Very good. And then the dribbling, I guess, I don't know, it has to come down slightly for me. I guess it was only 84. I think when I was talking about it in the in-game gameplay bit, I thought it was like an 86 or something. So 84, I guess it can stay at about an 84. 84 feels about right. Unfortunately, I can't increase it. I would have loved to have increased it, but I think the strength came in, and it just didn't feel that dynamic for me. And then the defending will leave the same, because defending and physical as well will leave the same. Didn't really test that out too much. So what did I say I paid for him? Was it 57k at the start there? It'll be a lot cheaper now for you. I don't think that he's worth 57k if I'm honest with you. I'd pay about 30k for him, just because of purely the passing alone. But I feel like I've played with players that are better than him, that are cheaper than that. Unfortunately for me, he was a good player, there's no doubt about it, but I just think he can get more value for money on the market at the moment. So unfortunately for me, not worth it. Fun to play with, good player, just not worth the coins at the minute, because there are better players for cheaper. So if this video has helped, if it has, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this, and there will be a link in the description down below full of FIFA 23 player reviews. As always guys, thank you for watching.